Polaroids left in the drawer, faded soft around the corners, like little pieces of July, still sleeping in the dark. Golden light across the bedroom, dust turning slow in the air, and somewhere down the avenue, a trumpet drifting through the heat. Your handwriting on the backside, blue ink bending with the years. Half the words already vanished, still I know what they would say. There we were beside the ocean, wind tangled in your hair, smiling like the world was endless, young enough not to be scared. Funny how a photograph can still feel warm somehow. Now the evening spills like honey through the quiet of the room, and those old summers come alive again beneath the amber gloom. Every faded little moment glows softer than before, like laughter trapped forever inside Polaroids left in the drawer. The ceiling fan kept turning slowly, like a song too tired to end, while outside somebody's children ran barefoot through the sprinklers again. And for a second I could almost hear your voice across the years, low and distant as the radio on those sleepy afternoons. Not enough to break my heart now, just enough to make it ache, like perfume living faintly inside an old forgotten jacket. Maybe memories don't disappear, they just learn how to whisper. Still the evening glows around me, blue and gold and cigarette thin, and every shadow in this apartment feels like somewhere we once been. If all beautiful things fade away, why do they shine so long, like sunlight floating quietly inside an old unfinished song? Some nights the years feel weightless, like curtains breathing in the dark, and all the people we once loved still dancing softly through our hearts. Now the sky beyond the window turns the color of old wine, and those Polaroids keep glowing somewhere deep behind my eyes. Not sad enough to call it heartbreak, not happy enough to name, just a sweet, slow kind of longing, wrapped in gold September rain. Polaroids left in the drawer, still glowing softly, like they never really left at all. There are nights I still remember, before before they even fully arrive. Like midnight radio through thin apartment walls, and somebody laughing softly somewhere just out of sight. The hallway smelled like cigarettes, warm rain drying off the street, and the city wore that tired glow only lonely summers keep. You were standing by the fire escape, hair caught gold beneath the sign, one hand wrapped around a coffee cup, one hand tangled into mine. And before I knew what happened, you were singing to the music too, half the lyrics disappearing into midnight blue. Oh, the world felt endless then, white as neon, deep as June. Every window held a story, every rooftop held the moon, and your voice drifting through the dark still lives somewhere in my chest, like the radio kept playing long after the song had left. Taxi lights across the ceiling, old jazz bleeding through the floor, and your shadow moving slowly past the half-closed bathroom door. You said, promise me we'll remember how alive we felt tonight, and smiled in that careless way people do before goodbye. And Lord, I didn't know a moment could ache while it was still happening. Funny how happiness sometimes arrives, already wearing the shape of memory. Still the room glows amber in my mind, soft as film beginning to burn, and all the little things I never noticed then are the things that now return. Your rings beside the sink, your shoes kicked off by the bed, the way your fingers kept time against my arm when Sinatra played. Maybe nothing beautiful stays, maybe that's the reason it shines. Maybe all we ever truly keep are tiny flashes in the dark, a voice through summer walls, a hand reaching back for yours, a slow song at 2 a.m. and the feeling that life was finally beginning. Now every time I hear old radios at midnight, I stop whatever I'm doing, just in case somehow the universe plays that exact song again. And for 3 impossible minutes, you come back to me, golden in the hallway light, laughing before the chorus starts, young enough to believe love could actually save us. Midnight radio from the next apartment, still floating through the walls somewhere in another lifetime. on the subway window glass, then laughed when the letters disappeared before I could read them back. And somehow that tiny moment still follows me around. Downtown glowing cold and silver, coats damp from the evening snow, while the train hummed low beneath us like a tired old love song. Your head resting near my shoulder, one glove tangled into mine, and the whole exhausted city sliding slowly past outside. There were strangers half asleep around us, neon flickering pale and blue, but the air between our bodies felt warmer than the month of June. Oh, I wanted time to stop right there, inside that rattling midnight train, with your perfume on my collar and winter shining on the rain. Every second tasted fragile, like smoke dissolving in the dark, and your name fading from the window like breath against my heart. Somewhere near the river crossing, the lights blurred gold beneath the frost. You kept humming with the station singer, soft and slightly off. And suddenly you turned and asked me, do you ever fear good things? And the way you said it quietly nearly stopped my breathing, because I knew exactly what you meant without knowing how to answer. Funny how the most beautiful nights always feel halfway gone already. Still I see your shadow in the glass, silver mixing into blue, and every passing winter carries tiny echoes back to you. Your laugh caught inside the ceiling lights, your fingers tracing little stars, your name melting into water before I could memorize your heart. Years move strangely after certain evenings. The world keeps turning, people leave, but one small moment keeps repeating like an old film nobody can fully rewind. And maybe love isn't forever, maybe it's just this, two lonely souls glowing briefly before the station comes. Now sometimes late at night I ride trains with nowhere urgent left to go, just watching cities blur themselves to gold across the window pane, waiting for a girl in a dark wool coat to lean against my shoulder again and write her name into the code. You wrote your name in condensation, and I swear part of me is still trying to read it. Moonlight floating through the curtains, silver drifting on the floor. and your shadow moving slowly, like I've seen it somewhere before. There was ice melting in glasses, soft jazz breathing through the room, and the night outside the rooftop wore a deep September blue. You were sitting by the record player, one knee folded to your chest, eyes half lost inside the music, like the song knew you best. Smoke and perfume in the lamplight, fading softly into gold, while the hours slipped around us, quiet, weightless, slow. Funny how the dark can shine when your hand falls close to mine. Now there's moonlight on your shoulders, pale as waves along the shore, and every little glance between us makes me want you even more. Stay with me while the room is dreaming, while the city glows below. If the morning takes this feeling, let tonight be beautiful and slow. Your lipstick resting on the glass rim, like a mark the night would keep, and your voice arriving gently somewhere between a sigh and sleep. You said nothing for a moment, just lean nearer through the blue, till the whole wide world grew distant, and there was only and you. Outside, headlights cross the ceiling like old films in black and white, but inside your eyes kept flickering, warm against the silver night. Maybe time was meant to fade inside evenings this way. Now there's moonlight in the silence, soft as velvet, soft as rain. Every breath becomes a melody, drifting slowly through my veins. Hold me like the night is fragile, like the stars may disappear. If for everlasting instant, let me spend that instant here. Someday this will blur like smoke rings, floating somewhere through the years. Still I know I'll feel your presence anytime September nears. like a half-remembered record, turning low beyond the dark, or silver curtains moving softly inside an old romantic heart. Moonlight floating through the curtains while your head rests close to mine, and the whole exhausted universe seems to finally unwind. Stay near while the slow song lingers, while the final notes remain. If all beautiful things vanish, let this one dissolve like rain. Moonlight floating through the curtains, and your perfume still alive in the air. The streetlights used to feel like stars, back when nights seemed endless. And every summer carried the smell of gasoline and grass. We were bicycles and scraped up knees, late trains somewhere in the dark, cheap soda sweating in our hands, and fireflies beyond the park. Mothers calling from the porches, screen doors singing in the heat, while the radio from somebody's garage spilled softly into the street. And the whole world felt enormous then, wide enough to hold our dreams, before we learned how quickly beautiful things leave. Funny how the years go by without asking first. Now the nights feel smaller somehow, quieter than before. But sometimes when the wind turns warm, I hear echoes through the walls of laughter drifting past midnight, and old songs through open cars, back when the streetlights used to feel almost exactly like stars. Tommy swore he'd make Chicago, Jenny dreamed of movie screens, Danny kissed a girl named Caroline behind the baseball bleachers in spring. Some moved west and disappeared, some stayed right where they began. One got buried in December before he ever turned 21. And me, I still carry little pieces of those evenings in my chest, like folded photographs forgotten inside an old winter coat. Maybe growing older means learning how to miss things gently. Still the nights glow softly, sometimes gold against the avenue, and for one brief aching second I become 17 again too. Young enough to think forever was a road without an end, young enough to stand beneath those lights beside all my vanished friends. Some memories don't fade away, they just turn soft around the edges, like old film burning slowly somewhere warm behind the eyes. So tonight I leave the window open, let the summer wander in, and listen to the city breathing like it used to back then. While somewhere deep inside me, those old voices still survive, and the streetlights still feel like stars on certain nights in July. The streetlights used to feel like stars, and maybe a small part of me still believes they are.
Saturday morning cartoon light falling softly through the blinds, and the world still half asleep. Somewhere far outside, the television flickered blue across the living room floor, while cereal boxes stood like towers beside the old screen door. Mama humming in the kitchen, bacon dancing in the pan, and the smell of coffee drifting slow through tiny sunlit hands. I remember wearing socks on hardwood, sliding through the hallway smooth, like mornings lasted forever then, and nothing bad could reach the room. Funny how the smallest scenes stay the longest in your mind. Now the years move faster somehow, cold and bright and strange, but sometimes morning light still hits exactly the same way. And for one soft golden second, before the grown-up world begins, I can almost hear those cartoons floating through the house again. Dad asleep beside the newspaper, one arm hanging from the chair. The baseball game still playing low from sometime late last night somewhere. Outside, bicycles on pavement, kids already yelling names. Summer stretching down the block, warm and wild and untamed. And me, too young to know those moments would someday feel this rare. Too busy being happy to understand I was there. Maybe childhood isn't gone, maybe it just echoes quieter. Still the sunlight through the curtains turns the dust to little stars, and suddenly I'm back inside that old familiar heart, where the morning smelled like toast and every hour moved slow. Back before the world grew heavy, back before we had to know. Some memories arrive gently without warning at all. A certain kind of silence, a shadow on the wall. And suddenly the years between melt like sugar into rain, till one forgotten little morning feels alive inside you again. So tonight I'll leave the curtains open, let tomorrow take its time, and hold on to the faded warmth still glowing in my mind. Because somewhere in the distance, past the noise and passing years, that old television still flickers, and everybody's still here. Saturday morning cartoon light, soft as a life not lived in a hurry. Saturday morning cartoon light, falling softly through the blinds, and the world still half asleep, somewhere far outside. The television flickered blue across the living room floor, while cereal boxes stood like towers beside the old screen door. Mama humming in the kitchen, bacon dancing in the pan, and the smell of coffee drifting slow through tiny sunlit hands. I remember wearing socks on hardwood, sliding through the hallway smooth, like mornings lasted forever then, and nothing bad could reach the room. Funny how the smallest scenes stay the longest in your mind. Now the years move fast, somehow cold and bright and strange, but sometimes morning light still hits exactly the same way. And for one soft golden second, before the grown-up world begins, I can almost hear those cartoons floating through the house again. Dad asleep beside the newspaper, one arm hanging from the chair. The baseball game still playing low from sometime late last night somewhere. Outside, bicycles on pavement, kids already yelling names. Summer stretching down the block, warm. The smell of rain on warm pavement takes me somewhere every time. back to half-forgotten evenings, still glowing softly in my mind. Cars rolled slowly through the water, neon trembling on the street, while the storm moved farther westward, leaving silver in the heat. Somewhere windows stayed half open, music drifting faint and low, and the whole soaked city shimmered like a dream too tired to hold. I remember running laughing through the downpour with some friends, back when wet shoes and thunder felt like something heaven sent. Funny how certain weather can open locked up years. Now the rain falls softer somehow, older, slower, dimmer blue. But sometimes when the pavement steams, I still become that kid again too. Young enough to chase the lightning, young enough to miss the train, young enough to think the whole world was beginning in the rain. There was a girl in yellow sneakers, spinning circles by the curb, hair soaked dark against her shoulders, laughing louder than the storm. I forgot the sound of her voice, forgot where life took her to. But Lord, I still remember clearly how the streetlights framed the rain around her. And somehow that small moment stayed longer than the rest. Maybe memory keeps the feeling long after names disappear. Still the rain on summer asphalt carries ghosts of old July, tiny fragments of a lifetime passing softly through the night. And for one brief shining instant, nothing's lost or far away. Everybody's still young somewhere, running barefoot through the rain. The years don't vanish cleanly, they blur like watercolor skies, bleeding slowly into each other, till joy and sorrow look alike. So tonight I'll stand here listening to the storm fade down the avenue, while warm pavement breathes beneath me like it used to long ago. And I'll let the old world find me in the silver evening haze, where the rain still smells like summer and nobody's gone away. The smell of rain on warm pavement, and all the old days rising
with the steam.
She cut my hair in the backyard every summer without fail. Old white sheet around my shoulders, held together by clothespins and nails. Radio playing somewhere distant, baseball drifting through the heat, and the whole world smelled like cut grass and asphalt burning in the street. She always tilted up my chin, said, "Hold still now, don't you squirm," then laughed when I'd complain about it, like she'd heard it all before. God, I thought those days were endless. Sunlight never seemed to move. Back when everybody I loved still fit inside one little roof, and nobody talked about growing older, or how fast a life can run. We were too busy being children beneath that August sun. Last week I drove by that old house. Somebody painted all the brick. The backyard looked so much smaller than it ever did back then. The clothesline's gone, the porch is different, and strangers sleep in all those rooms. But standing there, I almost heard her calling me in before the moon. Funny thing about memory, it keeps the light exactly right, golden forever, even after everybody's gone. And I swear for just a second I could feel those summer winds, hear my mother laughing softly from the yard behind the fence. Lord, I'd give anything to tell her I finally understand. Love was never in the big things, it lived inside her gentle hands. She cut my hair in the backyard, and somehow that became one of the most beautiful days of my life. Nobody's touched the bedroom closet since the winter she got sick. Her perfume faded months ago, but somehow I still notice it. There's a blue dress hanging upstairs, swaying slightly when I pass, like memory still breathes softly inside the quiet of the house. The neighbors say I ought to clear things. Time moves on and all of that, but grief don't move in straight lines. It circles slowly back. Tonight the power cut out early, snow pressing heavy on the wires. So I lit the old piano candles the way she always liked, and sitting there inside the silence, I could almost hear her hum that little tune she used while cooking, back when this house still felt young. Funny how love survives in objects long after voices disappear. And I broke down by the staircase, holding fabric to my chest, like somehow if I held it tightly, I could hold on to the rest. All the years, the ordinary moments, Sunday mornings, cheap red wine, the way she laughed with her whole body, like she thought we still had time. Lord, nobody warns you how badly beautiful things can hurt. Outside the snowfall kept on falling, soft against the window frame. And for the first time since I lost her, I finally said her name. Not like prayer, not like heartbreak, just gentle, like setting something down carefully. Maybe healing doesn't mean forgetting. Maybe it just means this: being able to touch the memory without bleeding from it. So the dress still hangs upstairs tonight, and maybe that's alright. Maybe love deserves a little space to linger after life. And when they finally
beside her someday too. I hope heaven smells a little like that old perfume still hanging in the room. There's a blue dress hanging upstairs, and somehow it still feels like she's home.
Every Friday after supper, my father worked the late night shift, and my mother turned the radio on while washing all the dishes. Sinatra floating through the kitchen, steam rising through the light, and she'd start swaying with the music like nobody else was alive. I used to sit there by the doorway, too young to understand why watching her dance slowly alone made my chest hurt back then. She looked beautiful in that tired little kitchen glow, bare feet sliding across the linoleum, moving soft and slow. Not famous, not glamorous, not anything the movies show. Just a woman trying to stay gentle in a hard world nobody controls. Sometimes she'd pull me close beside her, laugh and spin me round the room, saying, one day you'll miss these songs. God, I didn't know how soon. Years passed like trains at midnight, fast and loud and gone. And now the house is full of silence since both of them moved on. Last winter I found that same old record hidden in a cardboard sleeve, and when the music started playing, I swear she was there with me. Not as a ghost, not something frightening, just memory stepping softly through the dark. So tonight I dance there in the kitchen, older now than she was then, turning slowly through the shadows like I finally understood her. And halfway through the second chorus, I suddenly began to cry, because for one small moment it felt like my whole childhood came alive.
Every Friday after supper, my mother danced alone, and somehow she taught me what love looked like, without ever saying a word.
Don't say anything right now. Just stay close enough to hear the little sounds the evening makes when the city disappears. There's a tired light above us, soft as honey on your skin, and the way you lean against me makes the whole room quiet again. I don't need to know tomorrow, I don't need to fix the past. For a moment we are weightless, and I wish that it could last. So stay here a little longer, let the night move slow, let the old songs from the hallway fade gentle and low. And if the world feels heavy, or your heart has had enough, you can rest it here beside me. You don't always have to be strong. There's a sadness in your smile tonight, but it's beautiful somehow, like the kind that comes from loving deeply, even if it hurts now. You keep tracing little circles on the back of my tired hand, like you're trying to say something words would never understand. Outside, taxis hum like distant waves beneath the pale street glow. But in here the air feels warmer than anywhere I know. So stay here a little longer, till the windows fade to blue, till the silence stops reminding us of everything we knew. And if you start to break a little, like hearts sometimes will do, then break softly here beside me. I'll stay awake with you. Maybe healing isn't loud. Maybe it's this quiet thing, someone brushing back your hair while an old slow record sings. Maybe love is just the feeling that you don't have to hide. Every trembling little sorrow you keep folded deep inside. So stay here a little longer, while the night still feels this kind. Let the morning wait outside a while. There's no need to rush the light. And if someday you should leave me, like all beautiful things do, I will still be grateful that the world once gave me you. Don't say anything right now. Just stay close enough to hear how peaceful the whole world can sound when you are here.
You fell asleep on my shoulder while the midnight traffic rolled. Soft reflections crossed the window, painting silver over gold. Your hand still loosely held mine, like you feared I'd drift away. Even dreaming you were reaching for something safe to stay. And I didn't dare to move, not even slightly in my seat, just afraid the fragile beauty of the moment might release. So sleep a little longer, let the whole world wait outside. Let the city keep on turning while you breathe here slow tonight. And if your heart's been tired lately from pretending to be fine, you don't have to carry everything. Not tonight, not by my side. There's a softness in your face now that the daytime never shows, like the moonlight found the version of yourself the whole world missed. I can hear an old song playing from some apartment down the street, and it sounds like every lonely soul finally finding peace
Your hair falls across my jacket, and I gently brush it back, like I'm handling something sacred. I was always scared to lack. So sleep a little longer, while the neon flickers low, while the night wraps all your worries in a quiet amber glow. And if tomorrow brings its sadness, like tomorrow sometimes will, I'll still remember how the whole world finally became still. Maybe love is not the fireworks, not the grand dramatic scene. Maybe it's just holding someone while they dream beside you peacefully. Maybe healing starts this way, not with words we try to say, but with silence warm enough to make the hurting feel less rough. So sleep a little longer, I don't need the night to end. For a moment life feels gentle, like it finally learned to mend. And if years from now I lose you to the distance or the dawn, I will still recall this feeling long after it is gone. You fell asleep on my shoulder, and I swear the whole world softened for a while.